Foreign direct investment into the Arabian Gulf is booming, and fantastic development plans are being laid. The capital of the United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi, has long lain in the shadow of its glamorous, more famous sister city of Dubai. Now, Abu Dhabi has revealed plans to develop the city that will purportedly mark its place on the map. Is her new master plan for the development of the city enough for her to catch up to Dubai? And how will the city attempt to balance the pace of development while still preserving its natural environment? Join Asia Business Channel as we explore this city of promises and take a closer look at its development plans. Between the trade routes of Asia and Europe, in the heart of the Arabian Gulf, bordered by Oman and Saudi Arabia, lies the United Arab Emirates, or UAE. A federation of 7 neighboring emirates, the UAE was formed in 1971 after the British pulled out of ruling the area. The country's success would not have been possible without the vision of the late president Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, who was the driving force behind the creation of the UAE. Pouring oil revenues into better infrastructure, health services, and education, he improved the lives of his people and paved the way for future diversification of the economy.
Abu Dhabi has been changing so very quickly since 1966. But in the last 5 years, Abu Dhabi has changed a lot. There are many big size infrastructure project has been established. The city of Abu Dhabi itself expanded. It used to be only the island, but in the last 5 years has been expanded outside the island, and almost it is tripled in the size.
Today it has an open economy, and its currency, the dirham, is stable. The World Bank has ranked the UAE first in good governance in the Middle East, ahead of Oman, Qatar, Bahrain, and Saudi Arabia. The largest, the richest, and the most heavily populated emirate is Abu Dhabi. It accounts for over 60% of the UAE's GDP, with enough oil reserves to last another century. Both the political and business capital of the Federation, it has a per capita GDP that is higher than that of several European countries and is well on its way to becoming a state-of-the-art metropolis. After a recent meeting with his local counterparts, an Asian politician had this to say about the city's leaders.
I think on both sides, Abu Dhabi and Singapore businesses and our political leaders are very pragmatic. We see them wanting to achieve their visions, wanting to diversify their economy, wanting to empower their people to achieve more in the future.
The vision of Abu Dhabi to ensure that Abu Dhabi is being seen as an international hub for business, investment, and industry. So on that basis, our vision has been developed, and also out of that, our 5-year strategy is being developed by the Department of Planning and Economy.
Given this vision that Abu Dhabi has for herself, the city's future is definitely one to keep an eye on. From smart buildings to cultural islands, with all these plans for development, Abu Dhabi is set to be looking at a whole new skyline very soon. Here is Asia Business Channel's list of top 5 future developments in the city. At number 5 is Louvre Abu Dhabi, designed by Jean Nouvel, which will house classical works from the original Louvre in Paris, as well as other French museums. The Sky Tower is our pick for number 4. At 83 stories, it will be the tallest building in Abu Dhabi. Our number 3 is the Guggenheim Abu Dhabi, designed by the world-renowned architect Frank Gehry. At number 2 is the cultural district of Saadiyat Island. This fabulous set of architectural delights is poised to attract art lovers from all over. And what tops our list? Our number 1 pick is Al Reem Island. Once completed, it will give island living a whole new meaning.
A personal look at what makes Abu Dhabi special to the people that live there.
My Abu Dhabi is all about horse riding. I came in Abu Dhabi 2 years ago to teach people to ride. I love horses because they are so gentle and their capability to forgive endlessly. I'm teaching horse riding here in Abu Dhabi Equestrian Club every day. I teach both children and adults in advanced classes. And the objective is to join the competition, the jumping and dressage competitions. I love to teach horseback riding because that's make me also to know a lot of different people from different countries. That's make my life very interesting. That's my Abu Dhabi.
Contribute towards making Abu Dhabi an ideal place to live, work and grow. Add value by delivering superior quality developments that nurture higher living standards. Driven by a passion for excellence, committed to quality, time and budgets. Play a major role in shaping the future developments of UAE's infrastructure and community lifestyle. Tamu, ambitions unlimited. In today's fast and ever-growing construction sector, Tiger Group has emerged as a leading contender in the Middle East and South Asia, celebrating 40 years of excellence. The group has successfully diversified to form 5 core companies. Tiger Steel Engineering offers expert solutions in design, manufacture, and installation of complex steel structures for oil and gas and infrastructure projects. Tiger Profiles and Insulation is a market leader in roof and wall cladding and insulated panels. Al Namir Steel is one of the largest stockists of steel products in the Middle East. Al Namir Civil is one of the top civil contracting companies in the UAE. Tiger Steel Industries is the manufacturer of quality electrical tubes for the construction industry. Tiger's strong commitment to growth and its pioneering approach to new areas and ideas has earned the group a most enviable reputation built in steel. Tiger Group. It's all about the UAE. A mission of ambition. Different in lifestyle. Different in residential. Different in commercial. Different in business. Hydra Properties, making your property personal. contribute towards making Abu Dhabi an ideal place to live, work and grow. Add value by delivering superior quality developments that nurture higher living standards. Driven by a passion for excellence, committed to quality, time and budgets. Play a major role in shaping the future developments of UAE's infrastructure and community lifestyle. Tamu, ambitions unlimited.
Abu Dhabi is the place to do business in the region. Its gleaming skyscrapers and luxury cars are proof of the huge amount of oil wealth here. Over the years, the city has actively diversified its economy to reduce its dependence on oil. Long the home of many foreigners who live and work here, one can expect world-class standards in the city.
Living as a foreigner in Abu Dhabi has been a lot easier than what I thought to adapt. It's been because there's so many things that you need to sort out as soon as you arrive, and driving licenses and finding familiar places and getting around. But Abu Dhabi is so easy for transport. You've got taxis are pretty much around the corner everywhere. Road signs, very easy to get access to various places, supermarkets, health, pharmacies, everything is pretty much easy access to get to.
The government of Abu Dhabi has come up with a long-term plan for the city. The Urban Structure Framework Plan, also known as Plan Abu Dhabi 2030, presents a coherent picture for the future of the city. It outlines a way to take advantage of the economic opportunities at hand without sacrificing the character of the city. Opportunities for growth and new elements that will help to make it a metropolis are also highlighted. About 3 years ago, the government's functions were also restructured and streamlined.
The vision of Abu Dhabi to ensure that Abu Dhabi is being seen as an international hub for business, investment and industry. So on that basis, our vision has been developed.
Ties between Abu Dhabi and Asia go back a long way. And today, those ties are being strengthened in new ways. Many agreements have been signed between private companies and governments both in Abu Dhabi and Asia. Indeed, representatives of Asian countries are full of praise about the partnerships forged.
The UAE is an extremely modern society in terms of business, and its legal framework, its entrepreneurial kind of spirit behind all of the business enterprises here really creates a very, very stable and a very professional society for business.
This kind of speed and this kind of alignment of vision and coincidence of interests are rare, you know, in so many partnerships that we pursue with overseas, partners. So I would say that it has been very fruitful, very rewarding.
There are many incentives that make Abu Dhabi a favorable place to invest for Asians. Apart from a tax-free environment and physical security, the returns on investment are real and not just speculative. With an annual growth rate of 6% to 7%, slowdown in the economy is not expected at least for the next 10 years. Currently, the rate of return available in the city is one of the highest in the region.
This is a very strong opportunity for the Asian investors to come to Abu Dhabi. There are many great opportunities for them in different sectors, in building sectors, in infrastructure sector, in consultancy services. The location of Abu Dhabi, which is not far away from the Asian countries, and it is in the middle between East and West.
With its stable economy, open markets, and a sound regulatory framework, Abu Dhabi offers many concrete investment opportunities. Just what are the top 5 things to do in Abu Dhabi on a weekend? We've asked both local and foreign residents, And here is Asia Business Channel's list. At number 5 is spending time on the Corniche. A walk, jog, or cycle next to the sea will definitely help you unwind. Plus, it's free of charge. Playing golf makes it to number 4 on our list. If you have a little cash to spend, then head out to a green oasis with some buddies. Get away from the stress of the city and pamper your body. Treating yourself to a spa experience is at number 3. At number 2 is a visit to one of the many exhibitions that the city has. From art to real estate, there is at least one every week in air-conditioned comfort. And what is the top thing to do on a weekend? Our number 1 pick is to spend time at the beach. Whether you opt for a private beach or a public one, a dip in the waters on a hot day is just heavenly.
A personal look at what makes Abu Dhabi special to the people that live there.
My Abu Dhabi is all about art. I'm trained as a theatre designer and I work as an event designer here in the UAE. I opened my gallery here just over 5 years ago. I noticed that there was a real need for a space here where resident artists can showcase their work. We have something called Art Relief. It's an after-work de-stress art session. It's a lot of fun and it's great when you've got a room full of people, all different nationalities, and they're all enjoying this creative session. And that's my Abu Dhabi.
Welcome to the world of Hydra Properties, a master developer based in the United Arab Emirates with a global reach. Our project sets standards, creating new communities and lifestyle. Take a look at some of our current projects in Dubai. Located near Dubai's commercial district, Downtown Tower will combine residential units and a spectacular 5-star hotel. Hydra Tower, being built in Dubai's Business Bay, the region's business capital. Hydra Twin Towers, set within the Jumeirah Village development, offering both fully furnished and unfurnished apartments. We create fully fledged communities with an emphasis on high-tech, eco-friendly projects. Discover what an investment with us can generate for your future. Hydra Properties, making your property personal. Contribute towards making Abu Dhabi an ideal place to live, work, and grow. Add value by delivering superior quality developments that nurture higher living standards. Driven by a passion for excellence, committed to quality, time, and budgets. Play a major role in shaping the future developments of UAE's infrastructure and community lifestyle. Tamu, ambitions unlimited.
With plans for future growth and diversification in place, property development in Abu Dhabi is a sector that is primed for major expansion. In just the last 5 years, the city has reportedly grown to thrice its original size. Almost everywhere in Abu Dhabi, there is evidence of construction going on. Buildings that are deemed not up to standards of this rising metropolis are torn down to make way for newer and higher structures.
When I was first here 4 years ago, Abu Dhabi don't have a real estate industry. I can probably say we are one of the main players that builds Abu Dhabi real estate today, up to today. Yeah. For the last 5 years, we have came in a long way, both the private sector and the government sector.
One of the key projects that is much talked about in the city is the development of Saadiyat Island. The development is the biggest project to date in the transformation of the emirate. It will be the largest single natural island development in the region and will be completed by 2018. The centerpiece of Saadiyat will be the cultural district.
We have two of the most prominent museum operators in the world, being the Guggenheim, and for the first time in over 350 years of existence of the Louvre, they will be operating or lending their name to a museum outside of France. So we're very proud of that.
Abu Dhabi is confident the city's development will bring about more such international cooperation.
I moved to Abu Dhabi about a year ago, and I actually fell in love with the city. It's really magical.
It's a place that attracts the most talented people in the world. They come, and the opportunities available here are endless.
Whenever you talk about Abu Dhabi, it is very, very nice place to be in.
It's very comfortable living here. City is not very expensive.
I quite like shopping in Abu Dhabi.
If you want to flex the plastic, then it's an ideal destination.
Fantastic beaches, nice islands. You can spend a full day on any of the islands here.
The Corniche area, which has come up, is really nice place for the family to walk around.
It's got a Manhattan skyline, but it's actually a town spirit and community.
Dining out is one of the best ways to get to know a city. After many samplings, here is Asia Business Channel's list of top 5 restaurants in Abu Dhabi. Want a colorful place to enjoy some lively music and food with friends? Bravo Tapas Bar, offering a little bit of the Mediterranean in Abu Dhabi, is our pick for number 5. At number 4 is Vasco's. Serving an international menu in a wonderful setting, either indoors or outdoors by a private beach, this is a smart choice for a long business lunch. Miss Asian food? Our number 3, Soba, serves freshly made Japanese cuisine, including the ubiquitous sushi and sake. While the sushi here is extra large to cater to local tastes, it just means that there is more of a good thing. Want a taste of something a little more Middle Eastern? At number 2 is Al Mawal, serving traditional Lebanese food. To add to the experience, there is also a coffee server to greet you at the door. And what tops our list? Shang Palace is one of the more authentic places serving Chinese cuisine in the city. From fantastic creations to wow your senses, to a lazy Susan on tables, the Orient has definitely found a foothold in the city.
Contribute towards making Abu Dhabi an ideal place to live, work and grow. Add value by delivering superior quality developments that nurture higher living standards. Driven by a passion for excellence, committed to quality, time and budgets. Play a major role in shaping the future developments of UAE's infrastructure and community lifestyle. Tamu, ambitions unlimited.
The boom in Abu Dhabi's property sector does not only refer to sheer numbers. but also to the development of the technology used in these buildings. With all this modernization knocking on their door, Abu Dhabi is careful to pay attention to the preservation and continuation of its heritage. The natural environment has always been close to the Emirates' identity, and the government is keen to conserve this environment.
Of recent, they've sort of focused it on having building rating systems and other environmental programs, sustainability, alternate energy programs. So all these things, all these initiatives are being now pulled together as an environmental package.
While the city is keen to encourage more foreign investors to participate in the burgeoning development sector, private developers have to follow strict rules set out by the government that strive towards sustainable development. Already, new developments like Saadiyat Island are carefully planned with the environment playing a key role.
The environment drove our decision-making. There are wetlands, there's a natural sand beach, beautiful, there is a landfill area adjacent to the channel, and there is a marina area on the inland side. These were the constraints that we created our master plan around.
In an effort to preserve pockets of nature in the rising real estate market, land is also earmarked for developments which marry nature and lifestyle easily. One such development is the Abu Dhabi Golf Club.
There's been so much building and construction going on, and in fairly close quarters, that it's an opportunity to create a lot more of a visual enhancement with an open space and the greenery side of things, and also bringing on and enhancing local habitat, keeping in with that culture, because I think these days there's too many buildings.
Indeed, complementary development of a 21st century city, together with the coveted quality of life, is what Abu Dhabi aims for. With a strong foundation already in place, Abu Dhabi's position as a prime and safe location looks set to climb. And she will remain a popular choice for many investors.
I think the opportunities in Abu Dhabi is, it's quite limitless. And our companies, if they are based here, they'll find that there are more than they can chew.
Abu Dhabi is the city where dreams come true. If anybody has a dream, in Abu Dhabi it will become true.